Between 2006 and 2010, HSBC Bank USA processed over $200 trillion in wire transfers with virtually no monitoring, opening the door to at least $881 million in cartel proceeds. The fees for facilitating those transactions were in the billions. Executives said openly that closing high-risk accounts would damage key client relationships. The bank's leadership weighed the potential costs of compliance against the immediate gains from keeping high-margin clients, and for years, profit won out. For HSBC, the financial incentives were too great to risk upsetting the status quo. Any push for stricter enforcement was seen as a threat to the business model itself. When U.S. authorities finally intervened, the scale of these failures became impossible to ignore. HSBC's egregious compliance breakdown and its long-term support of criminal enterprise was fully exposed. In 2012, HSBC faced a historic reckoning, a $1.9 billion penalty for its role in laundering money for Mexican drug cartels and violating U.S. sanctions. Of that sum, just $1.256 billion was criminal forfeiture, the remainder, civil penalties, divided among the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, the Federal Reserve, and the New York District Attorney. It was the largest fine that had ever been imposed on a bank for failing to combat money laundering. For an institution like HSBC, the impact of $1.9 billion in fines was surprisingly limited. At that time, HSBC's annual profit topped $50 billion. Thus, the fine represented a mere 5 weeks of earnings.